I told you in my last video that we could either frame the picture or we could rip it, okay? But to tell you the truth, I can't find the picture. But it was overwhelmingly frame it. So that's a great thing. And I wanted to point out a few different things. I am not the great painter. I've taken classes from Gary Tucker, Eric Weigart, great painters. I do okay. But I gotta be honest with you. I'm taking these out of the garbage, the ones that I threw away, that are just hanging around my painting studio. Okay, this one, I don't think it's going anywhere, okay? A lot of times I will paint and then let it set. Paintings change overnight for some reason. When they dry, they become different. They become better, or in some cases, they become worse. So another one I took out of the garbage. This one, I painted on the back. That's the nice thing about 2 pieces of paper. Garbage, okay? This one, just to let you know that garbage, okay? This one, oh my gosh, I painted this one and I'm going to show it to you. People are difficult, especially large people. I can do like small little images of people, but this one, nothing. You know, you can paint anything, but my goal is to really, and as anyone should be, do the very best you can, okay? This one didn't even get off the ground. This one I was playing with. I was taking instruction from Gary Tucker and playing with people and cars. Very helpful, but nothing that is saleable, okay? That's kind of my goal, saleable, if I think someone else. Okay, so here's some ones. What I did yesterday in my studio was I took some paintings that after I had let them sit for a little while, I looked at them again and I thought, I think I can make them better if I just tweak a few things. So this one, I tweaked. I added this tree in the front, but what's the problem with this, as I've seen today, is this tree is too round. So it needs to be irregular. I was an interior designer too, and so odds are better than evens, okay? Too even. Any kind of regular geometric shape is boring. So today, gonna get some sticks, make that look a little better. Here's the one that I did with the woman on the bench. I know this girl, she's from Facebook, and she said I could paint her painting. It was a photo, but there's the girl on the bench. Not overly happy about the girl on the bench, but love all this background. I love the way the colors blend and everything. So there's always things that you like. I painted this another time too, and the sidewalk was standing up. So this time I managed to get it laying down, but not happy with the figure, but not totally unhappy with it either. So Gary Tucker says in his class, he paints things sometimes, 10 times, because once you paint it from the photo, and then you paint it again, you put the photo away, you get to know it so deeply in your heart that you can paint it free without looking at the reference, and then you become free, then you become creative. So this is one I painted. It was using a lesson of his, how to paint rocks. I think that I found this photo and did it on my own, or I may have painted it with him, not sure. But I had all these little rocks, and it was very busy at the bottom. I was happy with the rocks, but not happy with the busyness of the painting. Like the trees in the background. So I just took a wash, which is just color, a darker color, and I just went over here, and made this more the focal point. Not cut down on the busyness is what it did. So I'm happy with that. I'm not overly happy. Now here's another lesson that I took. I don't even know if we can get this all in, but great classes, great lesson. This is a courtyard in Italy, he said. This is from Gary Tucker's. And when I did it, it was okay. I did it in a lesson with him. But yesterday I added some dark, some interest over here. It wasn't just plain. It seems to me that when I add, I don't know, it's just, you have to feel it. You have to paint enough to feel it. Okay, so this is what I did yesterday. Another one of those scenes. It's okay. It's okay. But it needs to be tweaked. And I'm going to show you what happens when I get it tweaked. See if you like it. See if you don't. Really, you got to paint for yourself. So whether you like it or not, I love to get your opinion. It's not going to really sway me one way or the other, which it shouldn't, whether you feel good about what you did or you don't. But I would love to hear your opinion. And then I'm going to show you, maybe I'll take a picture of this right now, the way it is. And then somehow, if I can figure it out, we can compare. So anyway, thought for the day. I always like to, well, you know, this is one of my favorites. And I'm going to just share this with you. I know I said it before, and I'm going to say it again 100 times. Life is meaningless. Got this from Bashar. It's a YouTube that I listen to, and among many others. And life is meaningless. We were created to give life meaning. We can give it any way we choose. And I love that. I can create anything. And if you give anything a positive meaning, you get a positive result. If you give it a negative meaning, you get a negative result. So what do you choose? I mean, any instance, even if I don't know how this is going to work out, and many times you don't, because it seems so like horrific. I'm not going to maybe, but in some cases, some things do seem horrific. I understand that completely. You cannot possibly see what good can come from this. But in that instance, then I just give into my faith. I just give up to my faith and say, you know, I do not understand this. I probably, maybe I never will. Maybe I will at some time in the future. But until then, I am going to trust. I'm going to know that anything that comes into my life is something that I can benefit from. And I love that God is going to use any instance. So when I paint, what I do is I listen to YouTubes, inspirational YouTubes. I'm very careful with what I listen to. And so that's where I get these little nuggets. Mostly just what everybody else says. Teaching. I mean, if you want to be better at anything, look to somebody who is doing it better than you are, who is more skilled, and then that will help you improve your talent. So anyway, great talking to you. When I find that painting somewhere in this massive mansion that I live in, not true, then I will show it. So anyway, have a wonderful day. Create a wonderful life.